Hey guys, so I'm very excited for this video. Today is the $20 makeup challenge, and I just think this tag is so much fun. And I personally think that even if you're buying really cheap drugstore makeup, that you can get some good quality products. So let's get started. Alright, so first of all, I didn't want to use only e.l.f. in this video. I know a lot of people do use e.l.f. and I think e.l.f. is a really great brand, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit, so I do have some Wet n Wild and NYC as well. But yeah, there is e.l.f. involved because, I mean, e.l.f. is amazing. Come on, everyone loves e.l.f. And I'm going to go for this tinted moisturizer. First of all, it's in the color Nude. So I know makeup brushes are included in the price, so I wanted to use this brush. I just think this is an amazing brush. It's the e.l.f. powder brush. I think you can use this brush for so many things. That's why I wanted to use it, so I didn't have to have multiple brushes. It's like that, and I'm just going to pat this around my face really quickly, just so I can get it evenly distributed all around my face. So like I said, I'm just using this brush, which is amazing. Definitely works the product really well into your skin. I think one reason I'm not completely in love with this product is it does go on pretty shiny. I do have oily combination skin, so it just makes me look a lot more glowy and oily than I actually am. But I mean, it is a tinted moisturizer, so that's what you kind of have to expect with it. Alright, so I want to move on to Coverall, and this is one of my Wet n Wild products that I wanted to try out for this video. I did leave it in the packaging just so I can read off what it has. It's basically supposed to conceal the appearance of blemishes, discolored areas, fine lines, and other skin imperfections. So by the sounds of that, it sounds like it's good for older skin as well as younger skin. So I'm going to go ahead and try it out. I did get light pale, and it's supposed to have a matte finish and a lightweight formula. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out. This was $1.99. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my eyes first, just as a base for... I'm also going to go ahead and use this on some pimples that I have. Definitely made them look less red. I don't feel like it's a full coverage concealer though, but maybe it would work better with a more full coverage foundation. I just feel like you can still see a lot of my spots and imperfections on my face right now, but for this look, I guess I'm not too worried about it. Since I'm tired of looking like a shiny disco ball, I want to see if this will work. It's the Coverall Pressed Powder by Wet n Wild. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and dark spots while hydrating skin's natural collagen with a rejuvenating lift. And it actually comes with a little spongy, which is kind of cool. Don't know if I want to use my e.l.f. brush again or if I want to use a little sponge. Maybe I will just try out the sponge first. It looks like that. And see if I like it. And then if I don't, I will just blend it in with my e.l.f. brush. Alright, let's see. Whoa. Okay. That went on kind of thickly, but my goodness. That did make it a lot less oily right there. I don't know if you can tell so much with my lights because my lights do shine on me and they make this awkward like oily spots on my face. But oh my gosh, that totally made it less oily. Like compared to that side, alright, that's oily. That's so much more matte. Oh, I hope you guys can see the difference. This is really good. I like this a lot. This was only $2.99 and it's amazing. This is my favorite thing so far out of the things I put on today. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh my gosh. I wonder if it really lasts for a long time though. I like this though. I wonder if I'm using too much product with this little sponge thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my e.l.f. brush. Just see how I like it that way. And see if I like it better with the little sponge thing. I'm going to move on to my contouring blush and bronzer by e.l.f. This one is Antigua. And it looks like that, so a little bit on the darker side. Both of them do have a lot of shimmer in it, but I think the colors are really pretty. Hopefully the shimmer won't be too intense. Alright, so again, I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush because it's handy dandy and amazing. And I'm just going to pinch it together and then tap some of the bronzer on it. Definitely picked up a lot, but I think it's also because it's kind of wet from my foundation. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so dark. Alright. I think it's because it's wet from my foundation. That's why it's nicer to have more than one brush, so it's not all covered with product. Alright, let's see. Just blend it out. Alright, that looks better. Just getting scared there for a second. That was gonna look so ridiculous, but once it's blended out, it doesn't look half bad. Alright, there we go. I don't look like I'm a clown. That looks so much better. Alright. So yeah, that goes on pretty dark. I think girls with darker skin tones, or even like an olive medium skin tone, would love this blush bronzer duo, but I don't know. I just like the colors, so I wanted to try it out. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it definitely goes on darkly, but once you really blend it out, it's not half bad. But if you're lighter than me, I probably wouldn't use this. I'm kind of scared to use this blush, truthfully, but hopefully it'll work out. Like I said, I'm just going to blend it out really well, and I'm just applying the tiniest bit. I don't know if you can even see that. Might apply just a little bit more. Yeah, I really wish I could use other brushes for this. I think the products would go on so much nicer, but I'm glad at least I put one brush in here, because I think this stuff, if I hadn't had a brush, would have gone on so darkly and so ridiculous. I'm going to use this palette by Wet n Wild. It's called Sweet as Candy. I just thought the colors were so gorgeous, and they're on the neutral side, so definitely very easy to work with. It comes with two brushes in here. It comes with kind of like an eyeshadow brush and then kind of like a eyeliner brush. I'm actually going to use it for my eyebrows. I'm going to use that brown color, and I'm going to make sure not to apply them on too darkly because I don't want them to look ridiculous. But I didn't remember to pick up an eyeliner, and I'm just going to use this. Alright, so just make sure that you have the tiniest bit on your eyeshadow brush, or on this little brush that comes in the palette. And you want to make sure that you're not pressing down too hard. You just want to do light strokes with your eyebrows, because you don't want to end up putting on too much product and for it to look too dark and ridiculous. I'm just lightly building this up. I think it's a pretty good color for my eyebrows. Alright, I'm going to move on to my other one. And again, just lightly dust that on. I'm going to go ahead and take this little eyeshadow brush from the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that brown color that I just put on my eyebrows. And I'm just going to pat this on. This definitely takes a little bit longer than working with a brush because you actually have to pat the product on slowly, but I'm glad I have these brushes in there. I'm just going to use this as a little blending brush, this one that I applied on my eyebrows. And I'm going to go ahead and take some of that brown underneath my lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take this brush again, and I'm going to pat some of the pink on, and I'm just going to focus this in the center of my lid. And then I'm just going to take my finger and some of that white shade and dust this underneath my brow bone. All of these shades are shimmery, by the way. Alright, I'm going to take some of that white and also place it in my inner corner, kind of blend it backwards into the pink. This one is by e.l.f. and it's the Lengthening and Defining Mascara. It's supposed to define, lengthen, and curl lashes. It's a unique formula that is clump-free and quick drying. And it says the best way is to zigzag with this. It almost feels like I'm not even putting anything on because I'm used to kind of bigger bristles, and you can actually feel the mascara when you put it on, like rubbing up against your lashes. But with this, I can't even barely feel it. Kind of feels like I'm just rubbing a cotton swab or something on my eye. Looks like it's going on pretty nicely though. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going on and lengthening my lashes that much. It does go on quite black though. I don't know. I mean, it's good. I think this one I would have to apply with another mascara on top of it to really boost my lashes. Lastly, I'm going to apply this lipstick. It's by NYC and it's called Cafe. And I just think it's a really pretty kind of browny nude color, and it does have some shimmer in it. I just think it's a really pretty color. This was only 93 cents, so definitely a steal. And I tried it on yesterday. It's so smooth and creamy. It just glides onto your lips. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me, and I love y'all. I'll see you later. Bye!